Death has always been the ultimate silence. For centuries, once a voice was gone, it was lost to the wind, leaving behind only ink on paper or grain on film. We are entering an era where artificial intelligence no longer just predicts the future, it reconstructs the dead. We aren't talking about resurrection. We are talking about the omega frequency, the ability to take the faintest historical traces and rebuild a human soul through sound. Traditional deepfakes require hours of existing audio, but for historical figures like Leonardo da Vinci or Socrates, we have zero recordings. How does AI bridge a 500-year chasm? It begins with biometric linguistic reconstruction. The skull. AI scans the bone structure and jaw shape of historical remains to determine the resonance chamber of the mouth. The text. Large language models analyze every letter, diary entry, and speech ever written by the subject to map their linguistic DNA, their rhythm, their slang, and their emotional triggers. The AI layer cakes these findings, simulating how air would have moved through those specific vocal cords. It is no longer a voice actor, it is a biological simulation. Imagine the Gettysburg Address, not read by a narrator but spoken in the high-pitched, slightly reedy voice that historians say Lincoln actually possessed. Or consider the political weight of hearing Julius Caesar address a modern crowd. Researchers are currently using AI to fill in the gaps of the phonograph era. We are taking the scratchy, unlistenable wax cylinders of the 1890s and using neural cleaning to strip away the noise of time, leaving only the pure, raw frequency of the human behind it. For the first time, we are having a two-way conversation with history. But at what cost? There's a term for this in the tech world: Thanatechnology. If we can make the dead speak, do they ever truly die? If an AI can perfectly mimic your late grandfather's voice to comfort you, is it a gift or a haunting? Critics argue that we are vocalizing people who never gave their consent. We can make a pacifist sound like a warmonger. We can make a silent poet speak a lie. By breaking the barrier between the past and the present, we risk turning history into a puppet show. We are the first generation of humans who will never have to say a final goodbye. The voices of our ancestors are no longer lost. They are simply waiting to be decoded. As we bridge the chasm between the present and the deepest reaches of the past, we must ask ourselves, are we ready to hear what they have to say? Or are some echoes better left in the dark?